Welcome to the next video. This is a review and more of just a look over a TGA motorcycle style mobility scooter. I'll have the exact model in the description of the video. So basically this is a retro style mobility scooter that's styled like a bike as such, or a trike for that matter. For anyone actually who's into bikes or anything like that. This is an older model. It's just something we got a lent off of from Electric Mobility. That's a company that provides second-hand scooters in Ireland, and this is one of their machines available used in Ireland. So obviously the beauty of used scooters is you're getting them a lot cheaper compared to new. Someone else has taken the top of the price for the new ones, and you're getting something that looks not too bad for around 5 or 6 years of age. This is your charger that comes with it. It's obviously your basket at the back then, not for people, for shopping or anything like that. And obviously not for anything that can be stolen easily, because you're going to be looking that way while the basket's behind you. Handlebars on this are quite cool. They're the bike style. And the big issue I have with three-wheeler mobility scooters, or ones that are meant to look like trikes or bikes, is that people have this type of thing, which is not very arthritic friendly. And there's a certain brand who tried taking legal action on me a year ago that uses this ridiculous throttle on their machine. We won't go into it, but stay tuned for a video on that again, hopefully one day in the future. So on this is your throttle here. You can obviously then control whether you want to go forward or back with these buttons. Your forward and back buttons, your indicators here, and I think that's the horn. I think the buttons just fell off that. There should be something for the lights as well, actually. There's a lights button here as well. And again, like the retro motorcycles, the yellow light. Personally, I'd have an LED on that. I do LEDs across the board. So obviously on this then you have the red is obvious for the throttle, and then you have your silver here. That's your brake. That's like a mechanical stop. And I can see that that's actually attached to the front wheels here. So when I pull this brake, this like drum brake down here, I don't think it's a disc brake, it's a drum brake. Probably no harm being a drum brake, because you don't want it to be too strong on the front. You'll go head over toes. And obviously then at the back of the machine, motorcycle style wheels with a fair bit of grip at the back of them. And they're substantial wheels. They're nearly the size of a wheelchair wheel, to be fair. Flick it into forward here. I can regulate the speed with this lever, pull it a little bit, and the more I need again, because especially with the lock, look at the lock on that wheel. That's a very good lock. Like, this would be ideal for a shopping centre, because you got your big basket for everything at the back. If it was a bit wider, it might be easier to reach stuff. But if you can imagine you're in an aisle in the shop. If I turn around here and lock my wheels around, watch how much returning circle I've got. I'm literally going around in a full circle. Yeah, I'm getting dizzy from this. Yeah, like that's ideal. That's like the tightest turning circle I've ever seen on a scooter. You don't want to be doing that at speed though. But look, let's take it for a drive and see what way it acts. Right, okay, let's take this machine up the yard. Slowly builds up the speed, which is good. I think that's going about 6 miles an hour or so. It's definitely not fast by any stretch of the imagination, which is probably no harm. Yeah, look, that'll still turn. Let's go over the bumps. Not bad. Let's see how it handles on this bump up here. You wouldn't feel it. Not a bother at all for it. This is a hard bump now. Okay, fell a bit there, but not bad again on the front wheels. That's decent control. Over the bump. Oh, I can feel that a bit. Again, this isn't an off-roader at the end of the day, it's style. You can control is good. Wish it could go a little bit faster, to be honest, but again, I understand you don't want to be locking this wheel up too fast. How is it one-handed? Yeah, good control. Right guys, thanks for looking at this short review of this TGA retro style bike mobility scooter thing. I really like it. Could go a bit faster, but again, for the three-wheeler thing, I think there's models out there these days and the stuff, and anyway, there's certain machines out there that'll go much faster than this if you want to go above the estimated 6 miles an hour. I think that's traveling at. But overall, a good machine. I think they've done really stylish with the design. They haven't overcomplicated it. The main thing is it's ergonomically friendly with someone who has arthritis or something. It's easy to grab that. Obviously with this machine, like other ones, you do have to select your reverse button here or your forward. That can be somewhat confusing sometimes for people. But again, there's advantages and disadvantages if you want a machine that looks like a motorcycle. It's going to be built different. You're not going to have knobs all over stuff, then it's not going to look like a motorcycle. But hopefully you've enjoyed that video. Any questions or comments, leave it below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.